Today we're diving into a story that a lot of Chief Keef fans still talk about: what happened to SD, one of the original Glory Boyz Entertainment members. Now, if you were around during the drill explosion in 2012, you know exactly who SD is. He wasn't just in the background, he was front center in some of Chief Keef's biggest videos, like I Don't Like, Love, Sosa, and plenty more. But then out of nowhere, he was just gone. He wasn't rolling with Keef anymore, wasn't showing up in new projects, and for fans, it was like he vanished from the campaign. So in this video, we're going to break down SD's role in those earlier GBE days, what he said about his departure, and his recent comments that got fans talking again. Now let's rewind for a second. Back in the earlier 2010s, Chicago drill was taking over the internet, and Chief Keef was leading the wave. GBE, Glory Boyz Entertainment, became a household name almost overnight. SD was a part of the original roster. You saw him in the visuals, you saw him hanging out with Keef, and even if he wasn't the one spinning the verses, his presence helped build the image of the movement. And I'm not gonna lie, in those videos he brought a lot of energy, whether it was the way he turned up and I Don't Like, or the vibe he added in Love, Sosa. It made the whole thing feel bigger. Everything had to come together for those visuals to hit the way that it did, and SD was a part of that formula. But here's where things got interesting. After that early wave, fans noticed something. SD wasn't showing up with Keef like before. He wasn't in the same circle, and it almost seemed like he faded out of the picture completely. Now, he didn't disappear from the world. He's still active on social media. He's done his own music, and he pops up here and there. But as far as being tied to the Chief Keef campaign, it wasn't like the plug got pulled with no explanation, and that led to years of speculation. That did they have a fallout? Was it business? Was it personal? Or SD just decided to go his own way? Now fast forward, SD actually spoken on this before in an interview, but here's the thing: the way he explained it was super vague. He didn't go into depth or into much details, didn't point fingers, didn't break down what really went wrong. And honestly, when somebody leaves it that vague, it usually means there's more to the story.
We don't talk like that. Yeah, we don't really talk like that. We don't talk too much. It's me more so do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of love and respect for him, but we don't talk.
My personal guess, whatever happened was behind the scenes, and maybe he just didn't want to air it out publicly, which is understandable. But recently SD went live on Instagram, and that's when this topic came up again. Fans flooded the comments asking about Chief Keef, asking about the I Don't Like video, because let's be real, that video is legendary. In SD response, he shut it down quick. He said, and I quote, "Don't ask me about no old age ish."
I would make that pussy on to me. Yeah, she said she was riding, it's a journey. I meant the places that be open. I gave her choices that be open. It reminds me about no old man. And my new Truly Mafia brand, Truly Mafia business brand, man. That's what you ask me questions about. Ask me questions on that. Yeah, D. Let's see. I get a kick out of it this round season. Why it seems like you get a little peace from being around this, you know. Saying like you get a little peace from being around this. And it better not be watching my trying to see where the fuck I'm going. Don't worry about where I'm going. Be watching. I'm gonna tell you something. Let's better not let these use y'all as no stepping stone, boy. Y'all be used as a stepping stone, boy. You better know y'all get yourself into, man. You just don't know. You better learn something, boy. Learn something. Get you that's gonna teach you something. Get you that's gonna teach you something, man. And none that's gonna try to make you a stowboy, little folks. You know what I'm saying?
Now let's talk about that for a second. To me, that answer says a couple things. First, it shows he didn't really like when Chief Keef's name comes up. You can tell he doesn't want to keep living in the past or be boxed in as that guy from the I Don't Like video. Second, it doesn't really sound like there's bad blood, at least not on the surface. He didn't bash Keef, he didn't throw shade, he just shut the conversation down. But at the same time, that quick reaction does make you wonder if there's still some tension there. So the big question is SD completely outcast from Chief Keef and GBE, or is it one of those situations if they wanted to, they could get on the phone, settle it, whatever differences, and maybe even link up again? But let's be honest, drill fans will go crazy if that ever happened. Seeing SD and Chief Keef in the same space again after all these years would feel like a real full circle moment. So here's my take. SD contribution to those early Chief Keef videos shouldn't be overlooked. Even if he wasn't rapping the verses, he played a big role and created that energy that made GBE so iconic in the first place. At the same time, people grew, people move on, and not everybody wants to keep talking about the past. Maybe for SD, he's just focused on his own lane now and doesn't want to keep being asked about something from 10 years ago. But what do y'all think? Do you believe there was deeper fallout between Chief Keef and SD, or is it just a natural split as they both grow in different directions? And if they were to reconnect, do you think the fans will still support it in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I know this one's going to spark a real conversation. And as always, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next story right here on Intel Hip Hop. This has been an exclusive message. Thanks for watching.